Need some coins to that God Squad you've always wanted? Check out mudpacks.com where you guys can open up exciting packs, win tons of mud coins, and withdraw the coins to your account. Use code ZIRK for 15% off.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
So we have these predictor tokens that you guys can add into sets right now, and you want to do that before Saturday because then they expire. But you can make a lot of coins or you can make a lot of bad decisions. I'm going to go over the sets that I feel like you guys should avoid and which ones I think you guys might want to take a look at. Now, I do want to give a shout out to Rob Perkins for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys have the chance to shout out in the next video, drop a like in the vid. Make sure you guys are subs to the channel. Turn notification bell on, comment down below. Noti Gang. Also, shout out to you guys that did sign up on Underdog Fantasy using code ZIRK to get the Justin Herbert half completion special. By the time this video goes live, it might already be live right now in the app. Check out my Twitter for my NFL picks. I will probably be posting those today, and we have the NFL tomorrow. So make sure you guys check out Underdog Fantasy. Use code ZIRK to match first deposit up to $100. If you guys don't know, how do you get these predictor tokens? Well, there's actually a couple different ways. As you guys can see, when you go through and play the playoffs solos, you have game predictor tokens right there, 20 stars, 30 stars, 50 stars. You get one at 80 stars and 90 stars. And then we come down to the playoffs present. You have another one here at tier 2, tier 4, tier 6, tier 8, tier 10, and tier 12. And also, we come on over to the playoffs promo field pass. You guys see at level 7, you get 2 predictor tokens or 5k coins. I would take the predictor tokens personally. Here at level 10, you get 2 predictor tokens. At level 12, 2 predictor tokens. At level 15, you can see a lot of tokens. Level 18, level 20, level 22, level 25. Is there even more? Level 28. So yeah, just a ton. And then you guys can see if you come on over to the playoffs sets, you can actually go to Game Predictor Token Exchange, and you can exchange 186 overall player for 2 Game Predictor tokens. So really, in terms of like how many can you possibly get, kind of unlimited, because you can do this set as many times as you want. All right, so let's go ahead and go through all the predictor token sets, and I'm gonna go over which ones I feel like are the best ones to choose. Now keep in mind, okay, I do want to say this. I do a lot of research when it comes to my Underdog Fantasy picks, so I look at a lot of stuff like game spread, kind of how I think the game will go with game script, certain players, how well they're gonna do, the weather of the game, so I do quite a bit of research. But that being said, I'm just gonna go one by one and tell you guys, should you do this, should you not do this? Starting off with the Seahawks winning. You get 15,540 coins if they win. However, if they lose, you get 500 coins. I'll be honest with you guys, I don't see them winning this game. Number one, it is a poor weather game, okay? It's looking like it's gonna be very, very rainy, and obviously, who's the better running football team? The 49ers or the Seahawks? Who has a better rush defense? The 49ers or the Seahawks? The 49ers are going to win this game, so if you want to do their set, you get 4,400 coins if they do win. If you want to throw one in there, throw 2 in there, whatever you want to do, I think it's very likely they do win. Seahawks to score 21 to 30 points. As I said, it's going to be a very rainy game, and I think they're going to lose the game. Number 2, their 2 losses to the 49ers this year, they never sniffed 20 points. So I definitely don't see them in worse weather getting to 21 to 30 points. I do not like that one at all. Seahawks score. This one's actually really interesting. I wouldn't do it, to be honest with you, because I feel like the Seahawks could score 14 points or less. However, I don't feel like the 49ers are going to drop 35 on them. So personally, not into that one. It is 22,900 coins for that. I'm not really into that one at all, to be completely honest. Next, we have the Jaguars taking on the Chargers. If the Jags win, you get 6,900 coins. And with the Chargers, if they win, let's see if it'll load up here, you get 6,350 coins. I will say this game, I think, is the closest out of all of the games we will potentially see this entire wildcard weekend, aside from maybe the Cowboys and Bucks here. But who do I think is going to win? I personally think that the Chargers are going to win this game. That's my personal prediction. I think the Chargers are going to win that game. Chargers to win by 10 or more points. I don't see that happening. This game right now in Vegas is going between a 1 to 2.5 to 2 point spread. This is probably going to be a 3, 4, or 7 point game. I would not touch that, okay? However, this one right here is super intriguing. The next one, if it'll load up here, Trevor Lawrence, 275 plus passing yards, and Travis Etienne to score a rushing TD. I will let you guys know, I've done a lot of my research for this game. I like Trevor Lawrence a lot. I feel like he potentially could, and I think that he will actually go over 275 passing yards in this game. I think it's going to be kind of a higher potential scoring game here. And Travis Etienne to score a rushing touchdown, I'll be honest, I actually kind of like it. So, personally, I think it's worth maybe throwing one token into this one because you get a decent amount of coins back if it does hit. So I am going to go ahead and actually do this one, which you get 14,000 coins if that hits. So I think it's worth throwing one into there personally. Next, we have the Dolphins taking on the Bills. I'm not even going to look at what the Dolphins give you. Don't do that. But if you want the easiest coin making method ever, put your tokens into the Bills. You can do them 12 times. You get 4,290 coins. This is for sure, in my opinion, the most surefire pick. Hey, Zirk, I have 12 tokens and I don't know what to use them on. I just want to make sure that I get a bunch of coins. Bang. Right there. That is the one you want to do, in my opinion. I don't think there's any chance they lose that game, and you can do it a total of 12 times. So that is the one that I would say you should probably go ahead and do if you just want like the most guarantee for sure. 51 or more points scored total. I honestly am not too sure which way to go with this. I'm more worried about the Dolphins being able to actually score than I am Buffalo. But let's say this game ends, let's say 35-14. That's still not even 50 points scored. I don't see it being a high-scoring matchup. Personally, I would stay away from that one. This one is also one I'm intrigued by. Josh Allen to score a touchdown and also Diggs to catch one of those touchdowns. 12,500 coins. Again, I feel like, you know, obviously it's a bit more risky one, but it's 12,000 coins. I think this one is worth it, especially with how that Miami secondary has been. Next up, we have the Giants taking on the Vikings, and I'll be honest, this is also going to be a very, very close game between the Giants and the Vikings. I'm a Cowboys fan, all right? I want to say the Vikings win this, and that's not being biased. I really do want to say that the Vikings do win this game. So 5,620 coins. I'm not the most sure about this one, to be honest, because it could really go either which way. I think it's going to be kind of a closer game. Under 39 points scored total. This one intrigues me. Now, the thing is, though, the over-under for this game right now, I believe, is set at about 48. And here's the thing. On Underdog, I've taken Jefferson touchdown this week. I took Dalvin Cook touchdown. And I also think Saquon's going to score a touchdown. So I think right there, those are three players that are going to score at least one TD. That is 21 points and 39 when the actual over-under is 48. For you to put up under 39, I think that's a little too risky. Daniel Jones get a rushing touchdown and Saquon Barkley 100+ rushing. I wouldn't touch it. I do not think that Saquon goes for 100+. Next up, we have the Ravens taking on the Bengals. Aside from the Bills and Dolphins, and the 49ers Seahawks, I think the 49ers are going to destroy the Seahawks. I think the Bengals are going to win versus the Ravens, and I also think the Bills are going to win versus the Dolphins. I would not touch the Ravens at all. I am definitely thinking that if you want to throw some in here to get 4,850 coins, the Bengals are a solid pick as well. I think they definitely win this game. Next up, both teams scored at least 22 points. Wouldn't touch it. Definitely wouldn't touch that. I feel like the Ravens might have some issues trying to score. Next, we have game goes to overtime. Not going to happen. And then finally, we have the Cowboys taking on the Bucks. Listen, I'm a Cowboys fan, all right? I'm actually going on vacation this weekend to Vegas. And let's just say, I'm going to have some money running on my boys. So, 5,970 coins. If you don't want to listen to my advice on this game because I'm a Cowboys fan, I understand. But the Cowboys are winning. Think what you want about that one, but then we have exactly 6 total TDs are scored between both teams. 6 touchdowns between both teams. That really could happen. 15,540 coins. That one, I think, is a little risky. Of course, it is risky there to have exactly 6 total touchdowns. And then game is tied at halftime. The Cowboys win. I wouldn't do that one, to be honest. I don't know if the game is going to be tied at halftime. This one, I think the risky ones, if you want to do any risky ones for bigger coins, I would do this. Exactly 6 total touchdowns. I would also do the Josh Allen passing and Diggs touchdown. I would do the Trevor Lawrence pass yards and Etienne rushing. And that's what I would do there. And aside from that, my game picks, I would do the 49ers, the Chargers, the Buffalo Bills, the Vikings, but not super confident in that one, the Bengals, the Cowboys, and that's it. I will say, for the most surefire one, it would probably be the Bills, guys, but here's the thing, right? 4,290 coins. That is how many coins you guys get there. If you do the 49ers, you get 4,400 coins. So I would probably, I mean, it's only 100 coin difference. So, like, if you think there's some way the Seahawks upset them, maybe you just do the Bills. And then the Bengals, if they win, that's 4,850 coins. So, to me, I would just do, as the servers go down, I would do the absolute surefire and just do the Bills win. So, those are, in my opinion, the best playoff game predictors to use your tokens on. You guys can let me know down below your guys' picks, who you think is going to win, who you think is going to do good, and make sure you guys check out Underdog Fantasy, use code Zirk, and follow me over on Twitter for my NFL picks for this weekend. If you guys enjoyed this video, check out these.